Blah 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 blah. Hello everybody. Welcome to Genshin Impact. How am I sounding? Am I sounding better than my game audio? Is it louder? Is it quieter? Also, as you can see by lamp, I have flints. I pulled him in my first 10, which made me happy. And then I pulled Mona. Sound like a nerd? Okay, but like, is the volume okay? Is my question. Because editing lately has been a bit of a hassle with the game audio being slightly louder. But I might just be like being weird about it. Alright, Jester, where on the resort do I gotta go? Also, hi, Jester. Well, darn. Oh, also, before I go over there, I'm going to show you guys this. Paha Island is 100% complete. Well, not really. I still have treasure chests to grab. Start at Glitter Falls Cliffs, got it. I still have treasure chests and stuff left to grab. This one's almost technically completed, but once again, treasure chests left to grab. And this one's pretty much completed, except for treasure chests, a section of... This is music I haven't heard in this realm. Huh. No, wait. Yeah, there's a section over here for a world quest that I haven't figured out how to activate yet, so I gotta figure that out. I know there, that I'll grab later. But yeah, no, Notcry has been fun, and that compass that they added to the game has been a God's send. It is so good. I really like this music. You mean colorful cliffs? My biggest gripe, though, that I have is that I am no longer able to skate around like I usually do because I no longer run Shiloh on my teams. Shiloh's so good, though. You would think a quest would reveal itself on the map. Okay, look at map. Look at map. I also wait 7 seconds because of delay. Down. Look south of Market. South of Market. Okay, so we just go south of Market then? Is that building southwest of Market? The Asha one? Asha's treasure trove? I want to go this way. Wait. Oh, the water pond. Oh, this one. Okay. South of Market, the water pond. Okay, so check water pond first. Oh!
Insulation chamber.
Close your eyes. To dust.
Oh, okay, we are fighting a losing battle here. Not there, actually, let me look it up. Okay.
Off to the freezer.
Be silent. Burn.
Okay! I'm scared of a capybara now! I'm scared of a capybara now! Please help. Huh. That ended poorly. Whoop, that's why I'm... Actually, wait, I need to recharge.
Pinnacle of excellence. Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Observe.
DMS, I was way off.
Close your eyes.
Okay, let me kill this thing first.
Insulation chamber.
Observe. Be silent.
Holy...
You'll sorely regret that. To dust.
I hate you. I also hate that Flynn's is not fully leveled up yet. Oh. Oh. It is this water pond. Well, actually, first and foremost, I'm going to go to a statue and do a little bit of resi-res. Yeah, I'm trying to get Flynn's artifact up, but unfortunately a lot of his artifacts that I've been getting are dog water. It's a bit Palin. I'm gonna go over and take a closer look. The crisis emerges, yet tribal leaders bicker endlessly. Hi there, what are you doing? Let Tenno-Yalotsin bring his secret stick over. I don't like the connotations behind that. And let it mediate this discussion. Wait, Tenno who? Tenno who? Tenno what? Belongs no longer to any tribe, yet his fury still burns unquenched. When he set foot on the path of fate, the first to come forward and receive him was a great runner, Wenjiru. Wenjiru, what are you talking? I think he's rehearsing something? Wenjiru. This was a moment that left no trace... What? Oh, right, the Asha. Left no trace in the annals of history. At the very instant the two met, Wenjiru bolted without so much as a backward glance, as if startled by unseen force. Suspicion surged as he glanced around. He spotted a snaggletooth child lurking by the side of the road. The child had been the one to scare off poor Wenjiru. The snaggletooth child? Hey, Paimon will have you know. Her teeth are in perfect condition. The insolent child provoked Wenjiru and even went so far as to bare her teeth. An act of utmost sacrilege is filled with rage. Paimon's sorry if she had disturbed you. Please don't be filled with rage. With but a single word, the valorous veteran frightened the churlish child nearly to tears, yet every warrior knows this truth. To forgive the enemy with flowers is to loose an arrow into one's heart. What am I witnessing? So the last survival of the Tenok raised his club, brandished it at the rocks and prickly pears, and declared, "Let my stick talk bloody sense into this brat for Wenjiro. Looks like you're all talk and no stick. There will be no felling of any Paimon unless you get past me. Can you please calm down and we'll be on our way." Oh ho ho, a golden-haired child appeared. Okay, so he's definitely doing a play in his head or something. Very words were the club he used to fell his foes. Oh, so I'm fighting.
Cleanup sequence.
Be silent. Observe.
A little loose.
Okay, that's actually what I wanted.
Ultimatum protocol.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Hey, stop fighting. Who are you? Terribly sorry, I'm Klee, the entertainment advisor at the resort, but that can wait. No one's hurt, are they? I'm hurt! Where'd you get? I want to go find a doctor. Just messing around. He's me, for real, for real. You're going to give Paimon a heart attack. Don't joke up serious stuff like that. This is wounded both in body and heart. A joyous battle had been halted, leaving him unfulfilled. Like a brief... Is this guy a method actor? Like a brief storm, a faint thunderclap, half the hiss of flames, a thin pall of smoke. The last survivor swung his club. I'm not trying to pronounce the name. Stone club with fury, rending heaven and shattering earth. The volcano in his heart about to erupt. Did he hit himself in the head with his own club or something? If anyone is going to erupt here, it should be us. It's a very long story. I need to take him back to the hut to rest. I'll explain everything later. The hut's not far from here. We'll meet back up there. Dementia? Old goat stuck in the past? I assume it's a world quest. What? I'm supposed to be here, right? Brother needs to do his damn quest. What the fuck? Yes. You're right, but yes. Shut up. I told you. I have a lot of things to that I can get my quest stuff for. Where am I supposed to go? What am I even doing? I'm trying to figure out how to continue the quest. Because it's not in my board. My very, very long board. Wait. Never mind, it was. I just glossed over it. What? Whee! No, you dumb. He's gone all quiet. What's up with him? Sorry for the inconvenience to your guests. His name is Papar, and he's one of our on-site actors. On-site actors. They're quite common in theme parks nowadays, members of staff who role-play as characters and interact with the visitors. This guy was just acting. He's got the moves? Yes, but also no. Please allow me to explain. We've stationed actors on the theme resort to enhance the immersive experience for our guests. These actors are in character as members of a tribe that once lived here. The Tenok... The Tenok? Oh my goodness. The Tenok Zitok. TikToks. There was once a great hero from this tribe known through all of Natland who was named Tenok. So this was his home, then Tenok is his respective title given to Tenok, which means the honorable heart of the... Oh my goodness. These names. Love Natland, but these names. The idea was for Papar to perform in encounters with other heroes and even to allow guests to test their own martial prowess. My head's a bit tender because of the headphones. Though something's gotten into him, he's been acting erratically and nobody can get through to him. You've seen it yourselves. It's like he's reciting a script. What script? It's more like he's writing himself into every scene. In any case, please accept my sincerest apologies for the mess. We will have to suspend this attraction until the matter is resolved. Please come back with me, dear guests. We'll make sure to properly compensate you for trouble caused. Run into some other tourists, they might not get off so easily. You're right, but please don't worry. I'll make sure to take care of everything. Oh, time for him to go the way of Old Yeller. Don't worry, Ma. He's my dog. I'll put him down. A tragedy most heartbreaking, Lawsome had yet to fulfill his duty, but now he is beset by baffling, cacophonous interlopers. He could no longer bear witness to such a ridiculous sight, so he pushed aside the three fools who blocked his way and continued onward, stone club across the shoulder, to traverse the treacherous unknowns ahead. You don't even have a stone club. Wait, he's getting away. Not if I can help. What can you do? Takes out a peculiar blowpipe and takes aim at... He just tranked it. The whip, his aim was true, and he is struck. Thump. The hero sways gently for a moment and then collapses to the ground. That is fast-acting freaking, It's not neurotoxin. Ugh, what is the word for that? Oh, now I'm so embarrassed. Oh, no. The words escape me. Words escape me. Whoa, a sneak attack! Sorry, Papar, but it's time for you to get banned, bot. To watch that happen in real time. But it's time for you to take a nap. I promise we'll find a way to get you better. If you ask a doctor to check him out, maybe it's just gone a little loopy. Of course, I've looked for him. I've chased him from Easy Breeze Market to Wavy Bay. It sure seems dangerous. All right. He was babbling about Wenjiru just now. Do you think that might be something to do with the story of the 6 Heroes of Natland? Surely that was just another memorized line. But he sounded like... Pukli said this. But he sounded like he was talking to someone. It's like there was an invisible actor there or something. He said Paimon scared them off. Invisible? Well, invisible? Invisible, well, I've heard some rumors about hidden spirits lurking around these parts. Maybe Papar's gotten himself mixed up in something dangerous. I should find a shaman to help. When a regular doctor doesn't work, hire a witch doctor. It'll do wonders. Isn't that perfect? There should be plenty of tourists from the Masters of the Night Wind at the resort. Oh yeah, I forgot. We are technically in Natland. As it happens, a young shaman did check out into the resort this morning, but it doesn't feel right to bother guests with this sort of thing. Brother, this guy is going around saying he's going to beat people up with a stone cudgel. Get him the witch doctor. Get him the shaman. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with these people? In any case, I'll investigate the rumors. In any case, I'll investigate the rumors regarding the hidden spirits first before deciding what to do. Call a shaman first. Since you got no particular leads, Since you've got no other leads, why not let us help you out? You go dig around for those rumors, and we'll help you look for the shaman. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Because this guy would know the resort better than we do. And we're good at investigating stuff. Shouldn't it be the other... Paimon, are you high? That's much too kind of you. I wouldn't know how to make it up to two guests if they were to spend their vacation on something like this. It wouldn't be a very relaxing vacation if we left the problem unsolved. Also, we are technically always on vacation and always not on vacation. I think even when we were on vacation, we weren't on vacation. Exactly, if we raid around, things might get worse. And we've got lots of friends at the resort. It'd be bad if they ran into... No, it wouldn't. Well, yes, it would, but not for them. So, hey, we'd be more than happy to help. Point us in the direction of the shaman, and we'll bring him over in a jiffy. Okay, then, you have my sincerest gratitude. The shaman arrived this morning, and I'm told he's an up-and-coming hotshot in the Master of the Night Winds. I'm guessing he's probably wandering around the hill in the northernmost part of Wavy Bay. That's where we're headed. How do you know this? Also, how did you move his body? This way. I'm kind of sad it's not one of the characters we know. Hey, you two, is something the matter? Huh, the great hero Kazm and Paimon. How fortunate am I to cross paths with you here? You look familiar. Have we met before? That spirit... Oh, right! He's the duffer! He's that dude from... Oh, crap. Oh, what was he part of? Was he part of an event quest? Oh my goodness, I remember. He's a duffer. He doesn't have ability, per se. I actually vaguely remember the quest line for him, but I can't remember if it was an event quest or not. Because he tried to do spirit stuff, and because he's a duffer, he doesn't really have the aptitude for it, so he kind of just screwed everything up. Counts the events not too long ago when you helped a number of the Masters of the Night Wind return his lost spirit to his body. Yeah, I remember this. I think it was my first Natlan event. That's why I remember it so pretty decently. Oh, it's you. Well, you're looking healthy, Layla. Paimon didn't recognize you with your hat on. But did you say Master Auroran? Oh no, Auroran as his master. That's got to be one heck of a confusing endeavor. Yes, it did. I'm currently studying the mystic arts under Master Auroran's tutelage. And does Auroran know about this? Well, it's something of a one-sided teaching relationship. I feel like Auroran is just doing his own thing, and this guy's looking at all of it like, oh, teacher is so wise and intelligent. So he doesn't even know he's your teacher. What kind of student are you then? As someone who used to be a spirit delver, it's Lolly haven't saved me and Auroran hadn't taught me, there's no way I could have ever become a shaman. If a teacher is like a gardener, I'll gladly be one of their carrots. And let them water me with knowledge. Yeah, he's definitely taking everything that Auroran's doing in his life and using it as teaching. And the sad, scary part is it probably is working. The sad, scary part is it probably is making him a more effective Master of the Nightwind than the others. Traveler, do you really think we can rely on this guy? Come again, I couldn't hear you. Paimon, shut your mouth, please. You're getting us in trouble again. When will you learn? Well, Paimon is just saying how nice it is to run into an old friend. Master often calls me friend as well, but I won't have it. Master is Master, and Master Granny is Master Granny. That gave me Paimon is Paimon, the Traveler's Traveler vibes. I can't get over how Paimon introduces people. Or introduces herself to people. It's adorable and also, like, fitting. As for you, most venerable traveler, I know that you are friends with the great shaman Sitlali. What makes you my master Gramps, too? Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. The cringe, but the funny. The funny cringe. I'm afraid it won't be it would be discourteous of me to address you simply as friend. Sounds to Paimon like you picked up more than the mystic arts from Auroran. Oh my goodness, he literally is following him on the day-to-day. Following him through his daily life and taking everything he sees as teachings for being a shaman. Oh, and I guarantee you he's probably going to be one of the better shamans in the future. Yeah, we're actually looking for your help, Layla. Help from me? Rest assured, good masters, whatever tasks you entrust me, I shall fulfill with the best of my abilities. To the best of my abilities. My headphones! Okay, we're fine. I see, so you think he's being possessed? What's your take on the situation? The Easy Breeze Holiday Resort is indeed a location of vibrant spiritual energies. I could sense that as soon as I arrived. So it would be amiss to assume that some invisible entity could have been involved. Can you take me to that spot that you with the swing you mentioned earlier? I'd like to confirm a few things. Sure thing, we'll show you the way. Does it automatically work? It does. This is the spot. If there's still paint on the ground, I'm going to question things. Just I thought, what is it? I truly was held back by apical dominance? What? It's a botanical phenomenon. The stem of some vegetables grows incredibly quickly and absorb a large amount of nutrients, impeding the growth of lateral buds and leaves. If you want to encourage more foliage, you have to remove the apical bud at the top of the stem. Master Auroran said that I was once held back by my spiritual duffer problem. That is, until I found a way to clip it off the top. And then I blossomed into a healthy vegetable with lush and verdant foliage. Tevat to Layla, you do remember we're here, right? I'm with them on this one. I'm deadpanning too. Of course, it might sound like I'm going off topic.
Wait.
How could you say that to a fellow Junkrat main? Also, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Do we have anybody new raiding me? I do need to kind of get practice on the raid introduction stuff, but at the same time, I'm also lazy. You just be lying through your teeth, man. I think you're just in denial. Also, hi. We're doing Genshin, we're doing story stuff, and unfortunately, I have to read. Discovered small traces. No. 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 Hang on. Because you raided, you broke it. I don't know why it does this, but whenever you raid, you break it. Oh my goodness, why is my cooldown so bad for that? Holy crap. Ugh. Ugh, I gotta fix that later. Also, I should be the one able to bypass it, shouldn't I? It's my channel, damn it. I don't know why it's freaking... No, I know why, because I didn't want people to fucking... do it every 5 minutes. Yeah, but, well, it might just be because I'm using OBS. Let me check to see if I can do it via... Oh, dear. Yeah, no. I can't even do it from my own channel. Weird. Anyways... They're weak and very faint. An ordinary shaman might have walked right by without noticing a thing. But I am no ordinary shaman. I'm no ordinary shaman anymore, thanks to Master Aurora. I've grown into a plant to be proud of. Leia, can you please drop the vegetable metaphors and focus on the matter at hand? You'll have plenty of time to think about stems and buds after we solve this mystery! Oh yes, of course, it's just as Master Gramp said. The afflicted actor converses with some kind of presence here. I'm going to use my clairvoyance and try and follow the faint traces of spiritual energy. It might be possible to glimpse the presence's true form. But first I need to prepare something very important. What are you doing? I'm facepalming right now. You guys can't see it or hear it, but I'm facepalming right now. This man is the veggie shaman. Praise be to the vegetables. We can eat once we finish work. What sharp eyes you have, Master Gramps. The ears are indeed carrots, and this is the carrot ring, but they're not for eating. How was your stream, by the way, guys? This is a medium of divination that will help with clairvoyance. I know that you were streaming Final Fantasy XIV. I also saw talks of possibly doing the Fortnite PvE stuff. I don't know if you guys did that or not. In my tribe, everyone has their own unique method of divination. Some use graffiti, others use smoke or water. I use vegetables. Well, that's novel, but does it actually work? Very good. I know I'll always have fun playing Final Fantasy XIV. Thank you for giving him a shout out. We did not do the Fortnite PvE stuff. That's good. I have a lot of wounds on my arm. Master once told me, do not underestimate the humble vegetable. It's the eyes and ears of the earth. Born of the ear of corn, eye of potato. Haha, funny. Born of the soil, gifted with its spirit and blood, it bears the symbols and memories of the land. Every time you eat vegetables, it's like suckling the light changed. Suckling at the teat of Mother Tavat, sharing in the histories and mysteries passed down through generations. That's why we eat vegetables, not grass or leaves. Yeah, but vegetables take Arguably, vegetables take less time to grow than actual leaves and grass. This isn't entirely what I suspected, but honestly, it's definitely more fun than normal BR. Battle Royale. Yeah, I know I talked about it in your server, but I'm going to talk about it again. I'll continue the story here, but I'm going to talk about it again. Technically speaking, Fortnite was, if I'm remembering correctly, originally advertised as a base defender PvE style game, with some roguelike aspects, base building, and horde shooter. And the dev team was trying to get it to work properly, but they didn't. Like, they were having issues, I think, trying to get it to work properly. So what they did is and that was going to be the paid version. And they released the Battle Royale as a free version because at the time the Battle Royale craze was going off. So they used that kind of as a means to kind of like distract the viewers or the gamers so that they would have more time to focus on that. However, because of how popular the Battle Royale got, eventually the Battle Royale became the Fortnite game. And the PvE battle, like the PvE stuff kind of fell to the wayside until very recently. I remember Vanos playing it in beta. I would have been totally fine paying for the original. See, here's the thing. I think what Fortnite did in focusing solely on the Battle Royale and kind of letting what is supposed to be the paid version just kind of falling off wasn't technically a bad thing, and they didn't get any real heat for it. Like, they really shouldn't have done that, but they still didn't really screw up as big as they could have. Because they did have something with the Battle Royale. It was still pretty popular, especially for being a free Battle Royale. I am glad they brought back the PvP aspect. From what I'm hearing, I'm glad they brought back the PvE aspect in the K-pop Demon Hunter expansion, or like crossover stuff. I'm glad they brought that over, because it does give players the ability to like play what was originally supposed to be Fortnite. And I think that's also why it was called Fortnite, was because you're bunkering down in a fort, and obviously like that kind of, the word itself kind of gives a reminder of, you know, a night in a fort. Paimon's never eating another vegetable as long as she lives. She'd rather eat slimes. Oh my goodness, that would be so gooey. Ugh. That's a pity, Paimon. You could have a chance to grow your wisdom. Please just continue with whatever you're doing. Paimon won't say anything ever again. Oh, poor Paimon. Feel free to speak your mind, Master Paimon. Thank you for allowing me to share my knowledge with you both. Can you please just start already? Okay, Layla is obviously like the student that figured out, finally, how to get something to work and now won't shut up about it. And it's so funny to me. But also I get Paimon's feeling of just do it already. Of course, here Paimon on YouTube, Master Gramps. Put your hands on my shoulders, it will help you see. Is this safe? I've gleaned from the spiritual traces that are hidden present. There was paint on the ground. Why didn't we just follow that? It's neither powerful nor violent, so yes, I think it's quite safe. It's actually working. Carrot ring, oh carrot ring, make visible these unseen things. I get it. It's a pun. It's a joke because carrots help you see better. It's a funny. Show me, where is their grave? I just prefer extraction shooters over BRs. I think it's the ability to go in, ruin somebody's day, and leave without having to really bear any consequences. So, yes and no. I don't like either. If I'm being honest. I don't like Battle Royales because Battle Royales are games where, yeah, you can obviously go in, everybody's on the same level. Carrot ring, oh carrot ring, make visible these unseen things. Everybody's on the same level, everybody's got a fair shot, all that fun stuff. But then I run the risk of running into somebody who absolutely just no-lifes the game. And just absolutely wrecks my stuff. And that's true for any PvP game. But at least with games like Marvel Rivals, I can still have moments where I'm just like, yeah, I'm fighting somebody who no-lifes the game, but I'm still a pretty decent player at this character, so I can still win. Whereas if somebody no-lifes Fortnite, even if I were to get lucky, I would still struggle to kill or not be killed by them. I don't like extraction shooters because, yeah, I can build myself up and get lots and lots of good loot, but all it takes is one bad, like quite literally quoting the Joker here, all it takes is one bad day and all that loot that I painstakingly gathered, unless the game actively makes it so that you don't lose that loot when you lose, all that loot's gone. And knowing my luck, I would absolutely rage at that. But obviously, that's only their show me, where did they fall? Please allow me to see. Okay. Things are getting bad. Why are the things doing the glitchy glitch? That is an Asha. That is a bunch of Ashas. Oh, they're dead. How did things turn out this way? Oh man, my head hurts. Was that the dude? Was that the freaking Earth dude? Not Earth. Geo Abyss dude. Book nerd. I call him book nerd in my head because he reminds me of a book nerd. Like, he doesn't want to do bad things. He just wants to read books and be a problem child about it. You okay, Layla? I'm fine, but I'm afraid I've reached my limit. Did you see that? Truly remarkable, I dare say. It was like a dream. What did it all mean? All I know is that the Asha on the swing is probably the spirit you're looking for, although I'm not sure how it gained the ability to hide itself. Moreover, the spiritual energy traces belong to more than just one Asha, which lines up with what we saw. There must be several of them nearby. It's hard to say, but it's most likely that the actor started to lose control of himself because he was affected in some way by the Asha's departure. If we can track down this Asha, we should at least be able to calm him down. So that's how it is. Vegetables aside, it looks like you've learned some real skills, Layla. I have to work hard not to tarnish Master's good name. What about the ones we saw later on? Whoop, my headphones, hang on. I was scratching my head and my headphones fell over my eyes. I'm not wearing my headphones normally, by the way. Like, take my avatar's, like, PNG image and reverse how the headphones are. Literally, that's how I'm wearing my headphones right now. And they're not even on my ears. They're over my ears. I can still hear the game. But unfortunately, wearing my headphones normally right now actually is hurting my head. Because for some reason, the spots on the side of my temple, not my temples themselves, but like further back on my head are tender. And I haven't figured out why. I too am more concerned about what we saw afterwards. The fabric of those Ashas were gathered around. It looked like a lot like the woven scrolls we use in the Masters of the Nightwind. And the mysterious place that appeared later, along with the strange figure standing in the carrot ring. It all felt familiar somehow, but I'm not sure why. Did Layla, during his time in the spirit realm, when his spirit got lodged out of his body, did he get yeeted over here in the past? Am I about to see some timey-wimey shit? It's okay, we can think about that stuff later. For now, we have leads that could help with that Tenno guy. Right, but Paimon Master Gramps, I think I'll excuse myself from that. Huh, why? Truth is, I feel a little bit uneasy. Didn't you just say you've grown into a vegetable Auroran can be proud of? Indeed, but even the carrots are whispering warnings. When the field is filled with crops, frost will come to claim them. Great Shaman Sitlali instructed me to come to relax, but she also told me to let her know if things started getting strange. So Lolly sent you here, aren't you on vacation? Whether it's a vacation or not depends entirely on the whims of the aforementioned Frost. Right now, all I want to do is rush back to Master's greenhouse. Okay, you're starting to make Paimon feel nervous now. Fear not, Paimon. The tallest vegetables are always the first to fall to frost. You should be safe for a while. He inadvertently called Paimon short. And speaking of vegetables, you can keep these carrots. Now that the divination's over, they've turned into spirit mediums for the Asha. Just sprinkle some of their juice into your eyes and you'll be to see the invisible Asha. That should help you track them down. Thanks, Lila. Ah, yes, something I enjoy doing, spraying carrot juice into my eyes. I should be the one thanking you. It's an honor to help you out, Master Gramps. I'll be going now, so take care and good luck with your research, and he's schmovin'. There he goes. Do you think he's overreacting? Overreacting? Not. Let's watch our step. No need to worry. If things go wrong, there are plenty of vegetables taller than us in the garden. Paimon feels better hearing you say that. Let's go back to the hut and check on our guy. Paimon hopes that we've learned about the Asha will come in handy. Also, Lucy, this is my spear dude. This is Mr. Lamp. He's an amazing dude. He's voiced by Nick Olson, who I've learned is a troll. Actually, he and a bunch of other Genshin voice actors were playing Among Us, and some of it is so freaking funny. I genuinely adore it. I love his fit. And I wish I got into cosplay so I could cosplay as him. Because I genuinely want to wear... I like his clothing. Although I guarantee you, every character I've liked so far, except for maybe Knitch, when I want to cosplay as them, I'm going to die. Because they are all in black clothing. It is thick-looking leather, or at least like thick-looking fabric. It coats most of their body. Maybe the pants are light. Oh, adds in 5. You know what? Before I continue this, I'll go ahead and run those ads, and I'll run over and beat up a duck real quick. Because I need the materials from this duck. Alright, I have to actually interact with the damn thing.
Off to the cleanup sequence initiated.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Feel the dark. Be silent. Fear the dark.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes. Observe.
Installation chamber.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Off to the freezer. Juice on the loose. sequence initiated. Annihilation mode. Last attack!
Close your eyes. Observe.
A little emotion. Preparing for Duska. Look, a rainbow!
Close your eyes. The night cometh. Be silent.
Off to the freezer. Weather bomb.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust.
Welcome back from ads, everybody. Welcome back. Don't mind me as I punch up a mechanical duck.
A little emotion. Chew on this.
Observe.
Thankfully, I like as much as it pains me that freaking Flynn's doesn't use the moth boss up here for his level up materials. Because come on, lamp moth, Hoyo really dropped the ball on that one.
Add Astra. Thank you for
I'm grateful that I only really have to focus on those, like that one particular boss, just to get what I need. And I have to do the same for... where am I going? I have to do the same for their artifact thing as well. It's just a pain in the butt because I'm not getting the rolls I need and it's starting to irritate me. I also technically wasted materials. Oh, he's gone. The gentleman is gone. Oh no, he's right there. What? The second to come forward and embrace was the brave Menelek. That's right, and the third was the cunning Sanhaj Kampor. The fourth was the young Burkina, and the fifth was Sunjata. Papar, what do you want to do? You can't go looking for them now. They've been gone for hundreds of years. The sixth to go with was the nemesis from his youth, the giant. The giant's name was Tupac? How am I supposed to explain to your mother how you ended up like this? How old is this dude? Is this guy technically a teenager? Headphones wrapped around my mic. I love this music. I cannot get over Hoyo's music. I really can't. It's all good. Oh, he's awake. You're back, don't worry. He's just reciting lines again. Witch Doctor sedatives are very effective. His erratic behavior earlier was probably due to something agitating him. That's a relief. Anyway, Pukli, we found the shaman and he told us what to do. So it was all because of the Asha. Well, that's a surprise, but knowing that should make things easier. Easier how? The resort's huge. How are we supposed to track down a bunch of invisible Asha? I'll handle that. I'll get my staff to investigate supernatural occurrences around the resort. Things like empty swings moving on their own. That way we might be able to find our Asha. Sounds like a plan. Given our lack of knowledge on the Asha, our only choice right now. Yeah, those Asha are really strange. It is our only option right now. They look like Manitou, but their colors are way more vibrant, yet they seem to be smarter. That's only one way of looking at it, but it might be more helpful to think of them as having a soul. The word Asha has two meanings, one of which roughly translates to benevolent soul. Ooh, they're benevolent souls. I do like them. They're really adorable. Many believe that Asha are Manitou with a soul, and that's why they're smarter and more approachable. Oh, Paimon gets it. So what's the other meaning? Paimon bet it's something to do with the spirit of summertime, bodies the resort. That's not a bad guess, but the second meaning is actually something closer to ashes. Oh, that took a dark turn. Yes, ashes blown over from Marajivari. So the Asher are connected to the Marajivari. Wouldn't I already know this, technically speaking, because of Benny's story? You may not know this, but there is a vast tract of land to the west of that was once the Marajivari. Is a place of sorrow born from abyssal invasion. What? Warriors were reduced to dust, their souls imprisoned and bound to the land, that is, until the whole Marajivari mysteriously vanished. About 20 years ago. 20 years ago? Really? I guess that tracks. Because Benny is not even, what, 16, 18? 18 probably? It was around the time that the Asher first started appearing. Naturally, people made the connection with the Marajivari. No wonder they're so willing to approach people of Natland. They're all caught up in the legend of the Marajivari. A traveler... Paimon just thought of something. When Layla showed us the strange place just now, it looked like the place we went to search for Bennett before. You don't think it's possible? And there I go, getting sidetracked. I'm going to focus on Papar first. Give me a day, and I'll round up the locations where the Invisible Asher might show. I plan to let him stay here for now. He might get unnecessarily stimulated if he leaves the familiar environment. The resort's also designated this restricted area, so rest assured no tourists will accidentally come wandering by. But all those ones of ignoring the warning signs and the no restriction, they're doing it on purpose. I've seen horror movies. I know how this works. I've seen B-grade horror movies. Oops. That's good. Papar attacked us, but we won't hold it against him. We'll find a way to cure him for sure. And so, gathered allies. Oh, 6 great times. Literally like the flames of a roaring wildfire that crashed in the mountains of darkness. Stay strong, Papar, even your imaginary quest to be a hero. So I wait a day. You know what sucks and kind of ruined my mood from earlier today? Tony Todd's dead. And I only just learned about it today. I think he's been dead for a while. And the reason I learned about him being dead was because he was in Final Destination Bloodlines, and I watched the dead meat kill count of it. Rip King. Man was a legend. And you never really realize how, like, talented a person is until they're, like, no longer really around. Like, we all knew Robin Williams was a talented and really good actor and, like, comedian and stuff like that, but we didn't really appreciate it until he was basically no longer able to do it. Like, we appreciated it, don't get me... Oh, by the way, this cat's new. This floating cat thing is new. I got it in my mail. I've been using it ever since. Oh, you're with here. Why wouldn't... What kind of statement is that? Paimon very rarely leaves our side. The last time she was forced to leave our side, she legitimately was having panic attacks. Surprisingly, no, although I did come across some suspicious information. Dates back to when we were planning construction needs to be holiday resort. Workers near the huts often claim that their materials had gone missing. The missing materials were soon found in the wilderness nearby, but no one ever admitted to moving them. It was me. There were also rumors of workers being frightened by water rippling when there was no wind, wild beasts being spooked for unknown reasons. All around the same area. So then you did find something, it just wasn't Invisible Asha, as far as we're aware. Like, this is information that technically is relevant to the situation. That sounds like a work of Invisible Asha, but why they only show up in one area? I also found it strange. Maybe there's something special about the huts. Pardon my own. Sounds like it's a better... Sound like we'd better conduct some field work. You can mark a location on your map. In the meantime, I'll head to the huts to check them out. Check on my staff. It's literally in the same location. Why'd you have me move? Whee! Swim, Flynn, swim. According to Puckley, the hidden Asha should be somewhere around here. Guess that means it's time to use Layla's magic carrots, right? Let's give it a try. Smells fresh and yummy. Look, there's an Asha right there on the lake. Whoa, Paimon can't believe those carrots would actually work. I'm so glad it's carrots and not peppers, because holy crap, that would blind the ever-loving crap out of you. Oh, hi. Let's coat the invisible Asha in paint. This is the only, that's the only thing I'm not going to be able to, like, stop. Pardon me a second. Slight itch on my back. And it's like an annoying itch. Ugh. Search for the invisible Asha. Okay, so I just need to keep searching for the invisible Asha. That are playing hide and go seek. Shlubraba. On the swings. Ooh, protectors. Oh, and a magic carrot. Okay, so that one was the water rippling. You're very... I'm stuck. You were very well hidden, good creature. Why do I get the feeling this other one's up here somewhere? Nope. Alright, where are you pain in the butt? Oh, I think I see it. Pew! You can't escape me. Oh, this is a problem.
A dash of frost. Defensive mode. Look, a rainbow.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Close your eyes.
And now you're dead.
Observe. To dust.
Doesn't matter if I keep hitting your shield if I come up from above. And he's dead. I cooked him to death. Looks like that's the last one nearby. They say they seem to like us a lot. Don't hunt. They're not scared at all. So Lolly, what? So Lolly, what are you doing here? Just as surprised as you two, but it's a welcome surprise. Were you also invited to the resort to kick back and relax? If I wanted an easy breezy day, I would have stayed in bed. You just acting cute. So you're here because Layla, I take it. Sharp as always. Layla told me everything he saw. Everything points towards the Mare Javari. So it's really the Mare Javari, but didn't it, disappear? If it had really disappeared, then it shouldn't be possible to perceive it in any way. I believe that it's hidden by some kind of power, which would explain why Layla could see it. But enough of that. I'm here for the Mare Javari. I'm not here for the Mare Javari. You're the main target of this person who showed up in Layla's clairvoyance. So you know who they are then? Do you remember that time we helped Layla Kokuchu? The whole time he was tricked by that. It was the Geo douchebag book boy. If I'm not mistaken, it was he that Layla saw during the ritual. So I looked into this guy and found out that he once escaped from Kinich while using the name Sanka. It turns out he's one slippery rat. Kinich even told me you've crossed paths with him before. It's Enjo, that's the name. Whatever he's called, he's a clerk who works for the Abyss Order. He's great at lying and great at slipping away. Are you here to catch him, said Lolly? So he's an Abyss Order goon. Well, we can't let him get away now, can we? That rat, he should know you don't mess with an old lady's pride, yet that lousy fiend took me for a fool. Just you wait, Granny Eatsley is gonna make you regret the day you were born. Hey, said Lolly, is everything okay? You're making a real scary face. Do you still have the stuff I left with you last time? Maybe we should take a look. Sanage is a relic. Oh right, I still have that thing. Still in good condition, now the other one. Are we gonna go to the Mare Javari? That's a relief. I was worried Enjo might have swiped them from you. That great big liar wouldn't dare show his face around us. Anyway, be careful, he's lurking somewhere nearby. He is, how can you be so sure? He may have gotten away from us last time, but I made sure to leave a mark on him. That way I can track the rat no matter what hole he decides to crawl into. As long as he's nearby, I'll be able to sense him. I had a vague sense of where he was from the moment I set foot on the resort. I never expected to bump into you two while tracking him, though. Yes, unfortunately the mark only gives me a rough guide to where he is, otherwise I'd have caught him already. We should work together. I get a sense that Enjo might have something to do with that employee's strange behavior. Awesome. With Solali here, there's nothing to fear. We get to deal with Enjo again? Fantastic.
Okay, I can get behind this filling.
Wee. 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 Base jumping with no parachute! We're good friends, Papa. Our mothers were good friends too. We promised to build this resort together. How am I supposed to face them with you like this? If your mother gets ticked off, she'll get my mother ticked off, and then I'll be the firing line. If that happens, you better believe I'm gonna make it your problem as well. So for the sake of our mothers, could you at least answer me and let me know you're listening? Gaze upon the vast burning plains. A turrid black tide welled up on the horizon. Alright, I guess I should tell you how our fathers are faring. Hold on. Hey, you're awake. It's that old lady. Papar, what is it? What old lady? This is Enjo, isn't it? It's not actually Papar, it's Enjo. Silence, hold them off outside. If you get any closer, the next time you'll be seeing our mothers is from the inside of a coffin. Hey, what's going on? You look terrified. Papar, he's awake, and he called my mother an old hag. There's something wrong. His illness has gotten worse. We better go check on him. So this is the out of sorts employee. Hey, you close off. You sure? He's definitely not one of the resort staff. It's Enjo, isn't it? So Eli steps forward and tears away the costume, but there's no one inside. All that's left is the... No, there was somebody in the costume, alright. But it looks like they slipped away just before we got here. And darn it, it must have been Anjo, or Enjo. I can sense that aura, the aura from my mark on him. So the blah 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 we met, how long has he been? If that's not Papar, then where's Papar? Oh, Archons, I deserve the scolding our mothers are going to be giving me. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. Can't believe Enju tricked us. We have to catch him. It seems he fled in a hurry. My arrival probably threw him off, which means he might have abandoned some things around the camp. The old hag. She's even more a nuisance than I am. Guess I'll just have to wait and see how things pan out. Oh right, they don't talk to me while I'm a freaking Asha, which makes no sense to me. Investigative report, the Bakuawa. 500 years ago, a giant beast that appeared... Okay. Secret tunnel! Mary Javari. Okay, wait. Hang on. This also makes it slightly funnier. Because an Abyss Order clerk literally just got his ass pegged by a sedative dart and knocked out. Or he was playing with the bit. I don't know, but both are funny to me. We found 3 reports and they're incredible. Of all the Abyss monsters that attacked Natlan 500 years ago was the most terrifying. It was said to have devoured entire villages and tribes people and could not be killed. Even when it was beheaded or had its body chopped into pieces, the remains would somehow continue to grow, seeking each other out, eventually forming a new revitalized Bakuawa. Let me hunt it. What in the... How was it finally defeated? Through Tenok's sacrifice, he let Senhaj perform Phlogiston engraving on his body in order to unleash the power of border spells, then allowed himself to be eaten by the beast. Summoned a miniature Night Kingdom inside Bakunawa's belly. The clash between the powers of the Abyss and the Lords of the Night and Tenok's spirit in Bakunawa's body led to a violent explosion that shattered the monster into innumerable pieces. Even so, some believe it never truly died, and that its rebirth was merely suppressed by the chaotic energies unleashed by the blast. If the right conditions are met, the beast's remains could potentially still grow into a new Bakunawa. We found 3 reports, and they're incredible. Enju failed to uncover the mystery of the marriage of Ari's disappearance, which is good news for us, but the hypothesis is a little hard to believe. We found 3 reports. I guess I have to reread the hypothesis. Seems like Enju memorized our map after he snuck a peek at it. This is a redrawing of it. Judging by the markings, he must have found his destination. Bless, so why didn't he do anything? He just wasted his time out here putting on a show. Given the cunning he's displayed so far, I doubt he did so without purpose. His act must have been necessary for him to break through certain obstacles. What do we do next? Good idea. Looks like we are pretty close. We just have to figure out what the Abyss Order's up to. Okay, it should be in this bag. key. Accurate. It may suggest that a temporal distortion phenomenon occurred in there. Divine temporal disruption time. Could the transcendent power of the abyss threaten even the flow of time? Huh, interesting. Oh no, however will I get in? I knew it! Okay, so this is the thing that they were dancing around. Wait. Looks like we reached the end. What is this? Looks familiar. Sorry, I'm drinking water. It's Mystic Arts implement from the Masters of the Night Wind, but how did it end up here? The water buffalo. Things we've seen those around. It can transport us to the places, right? That's correct. Our tribes people use them to transport themselves to the Chamber of Weaving or the sacrificial altar in the Enigma. But this one doesn't lead to either of those places, evidently. The only people who would know where it leads is a spellcaster and anyone else who used it. Unfortunately, it looks like the implement's too old to work. So old that its spirit has long since dissipated. I doubt that Enjo Brat could have found a way around it either. Replenish its spirit. There's a way, but every spellcaster is like a different lock, each needing their own key to open. I'll have to figure out the structure of its implement's lock before we can get it and up and running again. There's something moving in this cave, and I need to know what it is. Wow, Salali, you're amazing. Obviously, looks like my name... Look up my name in the Nightwind Dictionary, and you'll find 3 words. The real Shadil. Shadil doesn't sound like a real word to Paimon. Of course it is. It means shaman who's the real deal. About the definition of a Roron. A cultisham. A shaman whose skills you cultivated? No, a shaman who cultivates vegetables. You didn't write the dictionary yourself, did you, Sit Lolly? There's enough jokes for now. Give me a moment to look. Wait, who goes there? If you're followed, whoever you are, come out with your hands up. Asha! Asha Samasha, you scared Paimon half to death. She thought it was that awful Ender guy. Why are the Asha following us? Maybe they like us, but Cooley told us that Asha are the benevolent souls of the marriage of Ari. They're friends, sort of. You mean how benevolent soul is one way to put... One of the ways to interpret the word Asha. I've heard that said before, but it doesn't solve the mystery of why they followed us all the way here. Hold on, I think I've got it. Maybe they're not just being friendly. What else could it be? Maybe they're after something we're carrying. If they're benevolent souls of the marriage of Ari, it makes perfect sense for them to be drawn to it. Do the honors. They must have seen Salali take it out just now and followed us ever since. A reunion after all these years. What are they doing? Oh, they activated it! The implement, it's active again, but how? Aha, it seems like there's... I need to kill that thing in the background. It seems the Asha were the key we needed for the lock. We might not know who left this implement behind, but the place it points to must have something to do with the marriage of Ari. Should we go take a look around? Only if you're both ready. We can't wait too long. That brat from the Abyss Order is going to catch up to us sooner or later.